Hi, this is Matt Blanchett from Blanchett Homes, and when I'm not selling houses, I like to walk through the streets of historic hometowns to appreciate the places that have stood the test of time. Walk with me.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of Walk With Me. We're here with Lincoln, Alabama Blanchett. How are you, young man?
Hey.
He's doing great. It's a little blustery on this spring day. We're 3 days into spring right now. Joined by Barb Bailey of the Newburyport Preservation Trust, the lead researcher for their plaque program. She has been kind enough to take us on a tour of Ship Street and Beck Street today. We're looking at a few of her favorite places that she's been able to research. We're here at 5 Beck Street, are we calling this?
Well, it's 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13.
It's a whole lot of Beck Street. So I understand this was a row house, you say?
A 5-house tenement is what it was called in the newspaper back in 1877.
Back in 1877, and 1877 is a Victorian time period, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And you're going to see that with the entablatures around the doorways. The windows get a lot taller, and they start letting a lot more light in during the Victorian era. There's also a little more space between the second floor windows and the soffit. You're going to see the house is raised off the ground in the Victorian era. What else have we got here? We got the fan lights around the entranceways. They're all about making things a little bit more open, a little bit brighter, and letting the air flow in the Victorian era. This is Lincoln just being really curious about this particular house. Barb, tell me about the row houses and how are they used on Beck Street?
Yeah, so this was a unique building because all the other houses are individual family houses, and this was clearly put together as a row house. Built in the time when the textile industry was taking off here in Newburyport, so they needed additional housing. All of these units were sold independently, with the 2 end units costing $2,000 at the time.
That's almost what they cost today.
They've gone through lots of renovation over the years. There's the third stories on some of these units are not original. They were added over time. One of the doorways is a little different than the other one, and that's probably closest to the original, so that's down a little bit further.
Yeah, it's a beautiful doorway.
So
a row house was made for what? With what purpose?
What purpose? Really just additional housing and for the people and the textile workers and the industries that were around town.
Beautiful. And again, it was built by whom?
A man named Sewell Noyes. And we came up with the term entrepreneur because he started out as a mason, but then he got into building houses. He carried mortgages for houses.
We know something about that at Blanchett Homes.
Opened a furniture shop and a carriage shop. He had a cigar store at one point.
He's my man. So I want to meet this guy. Maybe I'm the 21st century version of Sewell Noyes.
There you go.
We learn something every time we come here. Well, this has been awesome already. We have more houses on our tour, so we're going to keep walking. But thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.